What's up, everybody? It's Alan the Kraken, and today we are on ToyPeople.com looking at an article written by Flower Field Rice 2 hours ago. Yu Gi Oh card game players emit a stench that makes their opponents unstoppable. Organizer no improvement is allowed next time. There is going to be some translation issues in this article because I am using Google Translate, but I thought it was a interesting topic, so we're going to cover it. Let me give you a little bit backstory about why I want to do this article. One of the top three complaints of playing at an LGS is the stench. People smell, people have body odors, people go to the LGS straight from work, straight from their construction jobs, or straight from their warehouse jobs at Amazon. I'm sure some of you have done it and you felt bad afterwards, but then you started bringing a stick of deodorant, which helps, but it doesn't solve this situation completely. You need to bring a fresh change of clothes. If you need to bring an LGS bag with you, do so, okay? That's going to help improve the LGSs across the entire world. It is like one of the top three complaints. Number two, surprisingly, is personal freedoms being dismissed or ignored or banned. And that just like has to deal with like 60% or 66% of adults that smoke marijuana. Obviously, like you're not going to smoke inside the establishment, but out in the parking lot should be okay. But surprisingly, a lot of people, a lot of LGSs ban that type of activity as well. Like they're trying to tell you what you can and can't do in your car. And it gets to be like a bit much and over policy written and just garbage. But I digress. And I think the third complaint overall for LGSs were higher prices than than the internet. So the industry's still trying to solve that one. So good luck with that. When playing board games or tabletop games, in addition to the player's own strength, the mental strength that is not affected by the surrounding situation is also very important. That's true. Even in the poker world, odor is used maliciously. Any way that you can get a mental edge or throw them off their mental game is a tactic that can be used in poker. And a lot of casinos will have the best ventilation systems in the world, even better than some hospitals, simply because a lot of casinos they ban smoking inside, but they don't enforce it. You know what I mean? So a player in a recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Offline card tournament used the body odor on his body to attack his opponent with a strong odor. After being complained, he was severely warned by the organizer. Ace Sports, an organization that promotes card battles in Nagoya, Japan, often holds the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship tournament, attracting many players to participate. But recently, a netizen affiliated to Ace Sports recently shared the cases encountered during the recent competition on Twitter on behalf of the official and hoped that netizens could help share this case to just clean your balls, guys. Clean your balls, wear fresh clothes if you're coming for work, bring a bag with you if you have to, just pop in the bathroom, change real fast. It's not a big deal, okay? Recently, let's see, I don't understand what name that is, but they said that they've heard that before the participants complained about one of the players' body odor. Recently, the official received a formal complaint in the recent game. The complainant pointed out that after smelling the smell, they said this: I have been wanting to vomit for a long time. Since it was only a rumor before, but this time it was a formal complaint, the organizer decided to take corresponding measures. After the discussion, the organizer will notify the player with body odor, and if the odor problem is not improved in the next competition, not that competition, but the next competition, or if there is another victim staying in the house, the player will be banned from participating in future competitions. I think that second policy, I think they mean like if there's more than one complaint in a tournament, you're going to be asked to leave. I could see that policy being abused, so I do not agree with that policy. I feel like a lot of players are going to see that as an opportunity to bully people out of a competition. In fact, it wasn't the first time that a card player's body stinks. Last year, there was a female player of the Pokemon card game who complained on the blog that the card game or the card shop often gave off a stench. There were also netizens who used to be the manager of a chain restaurant. The source of this stench is not people themselves, but unwashed clothes. Again, that goes back to wearing clothes 2 3 days in a row, or just wearing the clothes that you wore to work. But no matter what the source is, the odor is still the key point that the card game players need to pay attention to. In addition to causing trouble to other people, it will also leave a bad impression on the outside world. And then some people don't even notice their own body odor, so that's a thing too. And I could see players arguing over whether they have body odor or not. Everybody technically has body odor. It's just a level of what's acceptable or not. And I don't know how they're going to enforce this. I don't know how they're going to. I don't know how they're going to rule on this. If they're just going to count the number of complaints. Okay, you had 2 complaints, you're out. I could see that policy being abused. I don't agree with that policy at all. So I'm just putting that out there. But I mean, everybody, scrub your balls, wash your clothes, bring a bag if you have to. Don't use Axe body spray because I'm pretty sure everybody hates Axe body spray. But bring something that smells nice, or just bring a stick of deodorant or something, and you should be fine. At least they'll see that you tried. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Remember to have fun. You all have a wonderful day and wash your balls. Peace.